from the Louisiana Bucket Brigade, Ms. Anne Rolfes.
Hello everybody, I just want to remind everybody to be sure to sign up. Today we'll have a lot more impact if we have everybody's contact information. Of course, we'll only send you very interesting things. So I'm with the Bucket Brigade and an exceedingly proud member of the Green Army. And I'm going to begin with some words from a great African man named Ken Saro-Wiwa, who took on the corruption. Here's another member of the Green Army, my son Maxwell. Ken Saro-Wiwa took on the corruption of the oil company and the greed, and his words about the oil companies were, "We shall fight and we shall win." And I believe that with every bone in my body, that together we shall fight and we shall win. We will fight our elected officials who seem to represent the interests of British Petroleum and Exxon and Shell more than they represent the interests of we the people. And yet the Green Army, this legislative session, which starts on Monday, the Green Army has a whole list of legislation. And we can win if we do exactly what we are doing here today: show up. Show up during the next 3 months of the legislative session. Come to the Capitol and call and write your legislators so that they're sick of hearing from you. And then when they're tired of hearing from you, you keep calling and you get 10 of your friends and family to do the same. We can win, but today has got to be only the beginning. We shall fight and we shall win. Now there's a very wide gulf between the future that all of us see and the present that we have. And just down the road is Exxon, which last year made $44 billion in profit. That's just one oil company, $44 billion in profit, and yet they're so blinded by this money that they have actually forgotten what is right and what is wrong. $44 billion in profit, and yet the two Exxon refineries in this state average 3 accidents a week. $44 billion in profit, and yet here in Baton Rouge, they continue and refuse to update their water system and instead pull millions of gallons every day of fresh water from the aquifer beneath our feet. $44 billion, and yet here we are together. We're not afraid of them, right? Are we afraid of Exxon? No! They've got $44 billion, but we're smarter than they are. So we're undaunted, unafraid. We will take on Exxon and all of them because we shall fight and we shall win. 200 years ago, the state of Louisiana was an ardent supporter of slavery. And during the slave revolt of 1811, Governor Claiborne presided over the massacre of enslaved men and women. And I point this out to show an example of how our leaders are often grievously wrong. Our governor, our legislators are grievously wrong today because they blindly support the oil industry and they have forgotten about we the people. But we are here to fix that. We can fix that. And how do I know it? Because we are here together. Today is just the beginning, and we shall fight and we shall win.
Boa, mestre Anne.